Hi guys, this is Dorothy with Done by Dorothy. We're here today and we're working with our Touch of Nature journal, and so I wanted to go through and pull out my extra pages to fit in, so that's what we're going to be doing today. And I have a bunch of different nature books and I thought I would use those. So this is the Compton's Encyclopedia, and I've already pulled out 3 pages from there. I love this picture here especially, so I probably will actually fold this page this way and put it in there, even though I could do it this way, but I don't want to cut the elephant off, so I'll actually fold it in, you know, put it in this way. So let me go ahead and fold this. So I'll put it in right like that. I like that. And then I had this page, and it has the little squirrel and the bear and the rabbit, and then the ones on the back. So I'm gonna divide it right up in between where the line is here in the center of these, because then that doesn't cut off any pictures of the animals. And then I can shorten this down, or, you know, cut it into pieces if I want to. And again, that divides between the two, so I'm not losing anything. And then there was this page, which I thought was so cute. And again, it's got the little picture back here, but I like the little raccoon and the skunk. So again, I'm going to, let me see if I can get this lined up here. And again, I may cut these in half, you know. I'm not sure when we start working with them, we'll get there. So that was the Compton's Encyclopedia. Then I have Purnell's Concise Encyclopedia of Nature, and it has tons of stuff. I love this picture right here. So there was a leftover page that I've cut out before that I didn't use. I mean, seriously, even that right there is just so nice. Would be pretty as a pocket. This book has tons of pictures, so I'll flip through it really fast and try to find something. I have all those with animals, so I'd really like to do this sort of with plants. Ooh, that's really pretty. Oh, see, that is pretty right there. That would be... I think we use this. And what I use is, this is just a simple little craft knife. And I use it, I just cut along the seam, because that keeps me from getting that jagged edge of ripping it out. So we'll do something with that. That was really pretty. Oh, I love the mushroom ones, but I would rather keep that for a mushroom based journal, I think. That's really pretty. Let's see. Let's see. That's pretty with the trees. I really like this. And it's with the black and white on the back. I think we'll use this. With doing nature, I mean, there's just so many different areas you can go into. So I can actually cut this, and that'll be 2 pieces. So that will cover all 3 signatures out of this one. And I just, you know, flip till I find something. And yeah, there's a little frog and seahorse, and I mean, there's tons of stuff in here. So yeah, this is Purnell's Concise Encyclopedia of Nature in color, and I picked up at my thrift store for like 50 cents. So if you can find one of those, tons of pictures, excellent resource. And I use it in a lot of my nature. Now this one I got for 50% off, so I got it for $1 at the Goodwill. It's called Images of Nature. And it has huge pictures in it, so we'll have to like cut the pictures down. But like, I mean, that image is just gorgeous. And these are all really, really glossy. So, I mean, finding, and there are some small ones. Like, I mean, look at that. It's got the fish hanging out of his mouth. How cute is that? Okay, let's see. Let's find something. You know, I sort of like this. It doesn't have plants or animals or anything. I mean, well, I mean, obviously there's a tree line, but there's just a nice water. I actually really like that. Yeah, I really like that. So put that to the side and use that. Oh, that tree. See, I like a lot of that greenery like that. There's just the solid greenery. I think that looks really cool. So I think I'll use this one too. And with the big pictures like this, you know, that gives you something, you know, you may not use in a lot of other journals, you know, if you're doing animals or that type of thing. So let me put that to the side. I love this. You might, you know, try to find another one. Oh, look, isn't it pretty? Oh my gosh. Yes, see, this picture right here just made me happy. I don't know why. Just looking at this in general makes me happy. Yeah, so we'll use that like that. So those are 3, and I try to do 3 from, like, I have 3 signatures, so I try to do 1 from that, you know, each thing that I have. So we've got 3, 6. Okay, so we have 3 things already. Okay, let's look through this. This is actually Wild Ohio magazine for kids. This actually came from a state park where we live. My kids had picked it up, but then they never did anything with it. It's a wildlife journal. So I wanted to sort of see what was in here that we maybe could use. Like, I really like that field observation. I'm trying to see. There's a lot of like field observations and things like that. So here's one on insects. So we'll use this. I think this one I can pull along the spine. We'll use that somehow. And again, there's another one with toads and insects in it. And then I don't want to use the butterfly ones because I think we could use those somewhere else. How about with the owls and the spiders on the back? So when I pull these out, I'll sort of try to hold it up close so you can see. Then I don't know if you can see, like, this has the field notes. It's a bird record sheet. So it has the species, the location, the date, you know, questions about it. Plus it's got the animals, and there's birding tips, earthworms, and how to build a worm hotel, like for composting. Ah! It wasn't going to come out no matter what I said. And then it's got the spiders at the bottom. So set those 3 aside. And again, those came from the state park. I'm going to set this aside with my ephemera because I'm going to use some of the birds when we get to the ephemera part. This is Little Lost Dog. And I love the scenes in here. I don't know if I really want to use it. I think I want to keep this to use for something different. And then we do have the earthworm thing in here. So I have this really old, it's from Fred Allen Company, Warsaw, Indiana. It's really old. It was postmarked in like 1955, 20 cents and 15 cent stamp. But it's raising earthworms for profit. I don't know. So it's all about raising earthworms. So an outdoor life and that kind of thing. So I thought we could look through here and maybe find something. So I know I want to use this outdoor life part because, you know, how nature is that. So I will use this page. And again, this is a really old thing, so like everything that's in it is going to be sort of outdated. I'm going to use the order form here. Oh, you know, let me go to the middle and see how this is bound. Yeah, this is bound with a stapler. So let me... Sorry about all the banging on. Yes, this is my bead roller, but I'm using it to just, because it's hollow in the middle, so it's really great at like grabbing these. And some of these old ones, my staple remover doesn't work really well for, so. And then, you know, if you remove any kind of nails, staples, paper clips, anything like that that are really old that you're not going to reuse, because like these obviously I'm not going to reuse, make sure you like get those into a trash can or something, because if you step on them, it's not a good thing. So, never flip it across the table. Make sure you find it when you flip it. There we go. Okay, so let me see. Where was I at? Oh, I was back at the form. Let's see what the front... Oh, that's got some dogs on it. That's sort of cute. And this is nice, so we can use that to... So I use that. And see, with pulling those out like that, I won't have to fold it in half or anything. Earthworms and rabbits. Yeah, I'll actually do that because it's got pumpkins and mushrooms and rabbits and dogs, all the books that they have about making money at home. So there's lots of little pictures. And then it has the Raising Earthworms for Profit on the front, which is cute. Definitely different, so I like that. And all these other really, really aged papers came with it. So there's like just some extra sheets in there. An old envelope. So you never know what you're going to find, and this was just, I don't know. I'm not even sure where this came from anymore. I can't remember if I bought it somewhere or my mom grabbed it somewhere. My mom may have grabbed it somewhere. If she did, it was years ago, and I've held on to it, so. Okay, so let's open this up. So we have our Raising Earthworms for Profit. I'm just going to fold it in half. It is just small enough that it fits in as a page. Normally I wouldn't leave it as a whole page, but I really like the design and stuff on it, so I'm not going to shorten it down any. So I'm actually, let's put that here. And see, that just sort of fits right in like an extra page, which I really like. So let's put these to the side because those go in the next two. I'm just going to make two piles. Since I have the earthworms in here, I'm going to use this. I'm going to cut this down some. I need to pull my cutter up here. I'm going to cut the top off to shorten it up like that. And then I actually think I'm going to go here right above where that's at the bottom. And I can use that when we're in ephemera. And that's going to make that, you know, a little bit shorter than a page. And then I'm going to cut the sides off, just sort of trim it down some so there's not all that wasted space, because I sort of want it to be smaller. So there's that one. I'm going to go ahead and do all of these that way. All these have the same margins, so I know if I cut one, I can, you know, cut the other two that way. And like I said, these are really nice. There's a ton of like field observation note type things in it, forms and things like that that you could, you know, use them as sort of a starter to, as an ideal of that you could add to it or whatever. These I'm just going to trim the bottoms off on this one. Like this, I'm just going to trim up till it's just basically the picture with I really love that picture of those elephants. I don't like the fact it's sideways, but if I fold it, well, I mean, I would have to go all the way out to here, which I could do. Oh, I might. I think I will. I'll have to cut the giraffe off, but as long as I get to keep my elephant. Yeah, I think I will do that. Let's fold this up and make some pockets, or at least a pocket. Nice pocket page. Let's see, so that's there. This I'm going to cut in half here because I love that bright pink. I'm going to use that there. Turn the bottom up just a tad bit. And I'm going to leave this jagged edge over there because I like that. I'm going to fold this right where I get the flowers. So this one, again, I'm actually going to come over here and cut this side down. I'm going to fold this up to create a pocket. And I'm going to fold this over. And then if we need to trim it down to fit the page, we'll see. I might need to. Yeah, so I'm going to have to trim it down a bit. So, actually, you know what, I'm going to leave this on here so I can put lace or something on there, and then I'll just fold it over through the first row of flowers. There we go, and then I can run, you know, lace along here or ribbon of some sort. So that works. Okay, and then this, I want the bulk of the flowers, so, okay. I'm going to cut off down here. I'm going to cut off up here to right about the tip of the flower. Can't do that that way. Let me trim it up really. Straighten that side up over here. There we go. That way I can get it cut straight. I don't want it all oobly. Let's see. Is it short enough? Yeah, I'm going to cut a little bit more off the top here. And I can cut this little seed pod part down here at the bottom. There we go. And then, let's see. Sort of hold this until I figure out where I need to fold it. Don't I fold it right? Yeah, I'm just going to fold it in half. And then, so that's pretty, and then we can decorate the whole inside and sort of have, maybe make a folder out of it. You know, put pockets on both sides. Looks good, looks good. Okay, and then this one, I need to trim this one side up here that's crooked. Straighten it out side. There we go. And then this, I'm just going to cut in half. And fold in half. think that'll be, yep, that'll fit. And then this I'll put back in that book so I know where it came from for next time. So I just tuck it back in the book that it came out of, and that way I know where it goes. Okay. Let's trim all the white off these edges here. Sometimes my trimmer acts goofy. I'm not sure what the deal is. Every once in a while, I have a, I ordered the smaller, I think it's 8.5 by 11 trimmer, like, you know, guillotine trimmer like this. I've ordered it, it just hasn't got here yet. So as soon as it gets here, I'll be using it on the table, which will make things a little bit easier. Okay, there we go. And let's see, I will fold this in half. I'll end up trimming up both ends because, yeah, I need to take some off of both ends. And I want to leave the, you know, the shoreline in the middle, so I'll take off both ends. That'll make sure it stays in the middle. Oh yeah, that's gonna look pretty in there. I love this. Okay. So there we got everything trimmed. That over there, that over there. Because we can use that to tuck even. Let me put all these. Okay, I'm doing a time check. Okay, I've got plenty of time. Okay. So let's get busy. We have our earthworm one in here. I actually think I want to start with that on the front. I really like that. I think it looks good. Sort of bright and bold and green when you open. Then you have that. Let's use our little earthworm one. Let me fold it. And again, some of these, like this side, I'll have to decorate. So I'll probably put a small pocket across the bottom or something like that, but that leaves the field notes part. And I'll go back in, and as I'm working through my pages is when I'll ink up and round the edges or whatever, that type of thing that I want to do. So let's see, we have all those. Have this here. I think I want to cut this in half, and I'm actually going to use my pinking shears just to give it sort of a little bit different look, because everything's the same. And I'll actually do the little critter guy right there, just sort of a little bit of topic. I'm going to do some stenciling up behind him. So with putting that there, let's pull the grasses out of here, and we'll put the little skunk up here in the front, because I don't like putting everything back to back if it's the same thing. Then we'll come here, and we will do our little tree page. Flip it over. We have our owl here, so this page I think is fine. I actually think I'm going to use these insects, and since it's almost the same height, I'm going to use that as a pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and, not as a pocket, I'm sorry, as a tuck. Ugh. So I could turn around this side, but I actually think I want to do it here since it's only half, and you'll have plenty of space to over there. So let me paper clip that in so I know where it stays. These are not the paper clips to use because they're all bent and used because I've used them a ton. Okay, so that'll go there, and I like that. That sort of pulls that together. And then it'll flip open. And then we will do this page here. then we'll have our center, and I'm putting an envelope in the center. So we ended up with our cat page, a little animal page. I like this page. And plus that gives you something you could color on even if you wanted to. Fish and worms. Little field note sheet which sort of breaks up the background being all the colors. Another little animal to break it up. There's flowers. Little tuck spot. Gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. And then there's the whole thing here that talks about loons. So I'll be able to decorate this little area here. And then I'll leave the loon information there because maybe write the word loon down the side. And then we'll do our envelope. Then on the back, this will get decorated. And there's our flowers. Flip it over. We have our bees. I didn't put anything here. I will find something to put here. Not sure specifically what it will be yet, but I will find something. And then we have those in the back of that we can cover. And our raccoon. Little worm hotel. Little making money at home page with the index page, which I sort of really like. You know, because you see all this stuff about earthworms. So I'll probably just like put something down here in the corner to decorate it and leave this here just because I like the way that it looks. And a little wild, and there we go. So there is that. Let me find my, oh my. You always put stuff down and it slides off the edge of my glass mat. So I'll go ahead and clip this down again. So this one's done. And then we have our blue one. Let's open it up. Okay, let's see what we want to do here. I think I'm going to start out with this because I just think this is gorgeous. I love that with that pink. I think it'll be a pretty change because, I mean, you open it up from the blue and then poof, there's just this onslaught of pink. So we have that. Page, flip over. We have this animal page, which won't have a lot here. It'll have just those heads of the rhinoceros and the giraffe. So I'll do some stenciling over here and then maybe some kind of little decoration there. That's just literally to pretty much hold it in. I may even glue it down on this page to hold and create a small tuck and then maybe run my lace down the edge. I think that's what I'll do. Okay. So we have this page, and I think I'm going to leave it alone. We have this. I'm going to slide this in here because this is just, love this water scene right here. I think that's gorgeous. Flip this over. We have our field notes page. Let me. Oh, you know what? Let's not. Let's slide this in here. We're going to decorate the front of this. With animals. And I have this really cute picture of the guy with the hound dogs. Flip this here, that's there. And then we'll do our field notes. We'll actually do this here. It says some interesting facts about animals I can decorate up here. And then it has that on the inside. I'll put my envelope, flip it over. It's got a nighttime scavenger hunt of insects and beetles. Field notes for invertebrates. The hummingbird, again, that's the page. We don't have anything, but I sort of like the hummingbird here. I can stencil around here. And that's the inside of that order form, so I can decorate on there. And it's got that gorgeous order form on the back, which I love the fact that it looks that way. And there's the back of that. I'll have to decorate that. But then it's got that gorgeous scene on the back, the butterfly. And then this will be our pocket. Flip over. There's our elephant and all our animals. Flip over. You have all the black and white pictures. This gorgeous pink on the back. And the page. So there's that. So that one, you know, once you lay the first one out, it's sort of easy when you, so there's the second one, and we'll work on the third one. And again, I mean, there's other things oh, I meant to put a tuck in. You guys let me forget to put the tuck in. Okay, there was a page in here somewhere. Wasn't there? You know what? I don't want to put the tuck there. Let's see. Right here. We'll put this tuck towards the back. And we'll do the frogs, the amphibians, on this page. So we'll do a tuck towards the back. And I mean, like I said, we'll be filtering other things in. These were just the main pages I sort of wanted to add in. Normally I would do some other things like maps and things like that. I'm trying to keep this all nature-based. And I realize maps are nature-based. I know. But I'm going to put this one right here. And then that'll have the decorative lace on it. Just cute. It's like a full page. And it opens up and there'll be a pocket. And flip it around right here. And I'll put the animals right here. I think that page is still a little too big. Yes, it is. So, again, I will cut it across the top. And I'm, again, using my pinking shears. I just like the look of that. I'm going to go ahead and trim the bottom up with the pinking shears too. And I'll probably end up doing the other one that way too. Just so both of them, they must have like a postage stamp quality to them. And then I'll do the ends like that too. So it does create, you know, sort of that postage stamp look. Which honestly, with these little animals, you could cut each one out. And I mean, there's some other ones like this in there. So I may do that, cut them all 4 out and use them on pages. As like, let me see, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I could do this one because it's, see, like the bear. Excuse me, I'm getting the hiccups. I have no idea why. I'm trying to trim this down here. So see, like that would make it pretty in the corner as a small tuck, and you know, you could decorate, put some cheesecloth behind it or whatever. Go this side, and it creates a perfect little tuck on a page. So I'll set those to the side and I'll use that for that. But these I'm going to actually use in here because I love that little swirl. Okay, then we have this. I'm actually going to fold this page in half. Did I want to do it that way? No, I think I'll do it this way. Let me do it this way. Let me grab my scissors and cut the top down just a little bit. And if I have to straighten it up later, I will, but this is actually a crooked page, so, yeah. So, that'll be in there, and it's like Outdoor Life classified ads. So, that'll be a cute little picture to put in there. I'm going to put this over here. And create my little tuck for my spider page. And the other side has, you know what, we have insects on the other, and we'll do the birds on this side. And then this opens up, and we will do a little page here that has the frog, but it'll go towards the back. It'll be the home of toads and invertebrates. And I always like putting stuff in like this because I sort of like reading this stuff. I get, you know, sort of reading. This I'm going to leave blank, and I'll do some decorating over here. I'll flip it open. This page will go in here to add a nice hint of green, and then again I'll put my envelope in the middle. This right here, I'm going to put my little bear tuck over here, so I'll go ahead and paper clip it in so I know where it's at. And let's see, since this is so plain, I'm going to go ahead and, see, where did I put that right there. I don't really want that close. Let me put this over here for a tuck. And then I will come in on this page and put this for a tuck. That way it's sort of spaced out a little bit. That way we're using those. So that does that. And that is our pages that we're putting into there. Okay, so we have that in. So when we come in tomorrow, for tomorrow's video, I'll ink those pages and stuff as I decorate them. That's why I didn't go through the effort of, you know, doing all that now, because it's just as easy to do when as you're decorating. So tomorrow when I come back, we will start adding our ephemera, pulling lace that we want to use along the edges, all of that kind of stuff, and you know, we'll get going. So far it's already nice and chunky for just being base pages, and considering we still have all the ephemera to put in. So we will start working on that tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll get everything attached that needs to be attached, that we paper clipped in, and we will build our base pockets. There's going to be 2 pockets in each one, so we'll build 6 pockets tomorrow, and the ephemera, and you know, whatever else we get done. Tomorrow's video will probably be a little bit longer, just, you know, so you're forewarned ahead of time and don't go, oh, but it was so long. I mean, I've been doing around 20 minutes or so, and tomorrow, I think this one was, I don't know, maybe 35, 40 minutes or so. So tomorrow we'll work on it a bit more and get everything put in it. So you guys have a nice day. Again, remember, like, comment, subscribe. Again, the link to find these digitals that we used, the collage pages, are down below. This is one of our digital kits. You can find it below, so if you're interested in getting it, you know, it's in Etsy, so run over there and grab it and start building a journal with us. So we will see you next time. Have a great day, and happy crafting. Bye.